Y'all know Eagles Way of Boxing coming right up. Y'all know what it is. Oh yeah, I'm here. I was just silent, checking it out. This boxing, boxing. This boxing, man, is something else. You know what it is. Salute to Derek Bailey out there. Salute to the whole chat. Whoever comes in, come out. You know what it is, Derek Bailey. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what it is right now. I'm gonna show you what it is. Let me know if y'all agree. I'm gonna show y'all what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Is that on? Don't nothing want to work, huh? Oh, there's sound on. Oh, I thought the sound was off, but yeah, there it is. That's what it is right now, man. That's what it is right now. This is what it is right now. This is what it is. If you know Eagles Wear Boxing, you've been coming to Eagles Wear Boxing. You know what the hell this is, man. What is this, Derek Bailey? D to the Bailey, you haven't seen this for a while. Anybody in the chat, y'all know what this is? If anybody in the chat know what this is, right now, let me know. If you know what this is. If y'all can remember. Because we haven't done this in a long time. We haven't had that up in a long time. We haven't had this up in Eagles Wear Boxing. But that's what it is. This whole it's just, this shit is getting crazy, man. It's like, are you serious? Every time you think you got this boxing down, okay, so this should happen. Well, nothing's going to happen that we want to happen in the first place, right? Not a damn thing's going to happen. Until what? I'm not the one to answer that question. Because I felt that we had the answers, like we need a forum. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just like our forum. Everything else. We discuss these things so we can say, okay, so this is what needs to happen. This is what needs to happen. Is it happening? Is anything that the fans, like the true fans of boxing, is anything that we want to happen, is it happening? That's right, the troll train. It's the troll train. It's the troll train! And that's what it is, baby. It's the troll train right now. But it's not even the trolls. Canelo, you're a freaking troll. I'll just throw it out there before we even talk. We can talk about everything, but he's a troll, man. I'm sorry. Canelo is a freaking troll. Why are you telling fighters that they're boring and stuff like that? Why are you saying stuff like that? Or is that just made up stuff? And why are you pretending? See, he's trolling us, man. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Which I knew this in the first place. Does Canelo know better English than what he's showing us? Why is he trying to be a new Mayweather? Why is he trying to talk like Mayweather all of a sudden? Did you hear him in English? Easy money, easy work. It is what it is. Did you hear him say that? Even the so-called, or okay, I'm not gonna call y'all so-called. I guess so. My habit is to call certain nations so-called. And I apologize if it hurts people's feelings when I say so-called. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to step on your toes. And I'm not trying to. If you don't understand that our whole plight is intertwined, then you need to do some more study. If you don't understand it, if we're intertwined, that means we must be interrelated somehow, or we're just actually related. But you don't understand. A lot of people don't understand it. And see, no, I'll be called out of my name. But I tell you what, we actually, if you want to talk about plights, and I'm not trying to, and even if I talk about it, I'm not trying to compare them. I'm just letting you know that we even have a flag for our destruction of our women right now. I showed it to you guys before, right? So we're still on our trail. When you talk about the Trail of Tears, there was a lot of trails of tears. There's not one Trail of Tears. We're still in the Trail of Tears right at this moment as I speak. This is 2021. And natives are still in the Trail of Tears. Still. Till this day. Everybody want to talk about till this day. We still in the Trail of Tears right today. Right? But that's what it is. Clicked on the wrong button right there. But we right back. But that's what it is, Derek Betty, that troll train. I don't know. Let's brainstorm. Let's use this time to just brainstorm and somebody come up with it. What can we do, brother? What can we do in order to get these fights the way we want to? We request. Now, every once in a while, a fighter, see, and now I know how we've been getting played. Because even when it comes to Floyd Mayweather and all of them, this is how they play us. See, I'm going to let the fans vote who I fight next. How many times do we get to hear that? How often have we heard that? Does anybody remember any of the fights that we heard that in? And matter of fact, or whatever however you want to say it. How long ago was it when we got those type of words from a boxer? All the fighters are asking for this. All of them. They asking for this. But then they ask for this, and then somebody offer more than this. They offer more than they wanted, and then all of a sudden there's no fight. This whole Deontay Wilder thing, we wouldn't be in this fiasco if Anthony Joshua would have took the money. See? I don't believe in the space and time continuums and stuff like that they can be altered or something. You can have an alternate way of, of existence. But if we look at it like this, it's actually true to an extent. It's actually true. Yep. Look to D-Ray out there. D-Ray out there. He said eagle in the chat. He said salute. Salute to the little phony out there. D-Ray. Oh, D-Ray. You something else, D-Ray. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, brother. I try to holler at you. Let me holler at you, and I can't even holler at you. But yeah, they tricking us, man. So what should we do? We have to make it. We have to make it to where a fighter. We got to make it to where. Salute to Yasser Hussein out there. We got to make it to where fighters actually have to stand up and fight who the hell we want y'all to fight next. You feel me? That we got to stand up and we have to actually have, I don't care who prints the forums up. I don't care nothing about that. Let's get those forums up. Let's get the forum. And let's do it in between mandatories. If we can stand up that way, in between mandatories, or because it will take off. I'll tell you, this idea would take off if we can get it going. You know what I mean? So, in between mandatories of a mandatory fight, like say, for instance, you fight a mandatory, or either before or after, And then after the mandatory fight, this is what we do. Is you have to do a fan's favorite fight. So after that, you got to do a fan's favorite fight. You feel me? So we do the fan's favorite fight, the FFF. Why'd they come out the FFF? I don't know. Well, no, let's not call it FFF because that means something else, and I'm not gonna get into all that. I really don't like that FF and then another F. I don't like it. My bad. But we'll do a fans. Now I don't even want to say fans favorite, because that's what it really is, huh? We can't do people's choice because they have that, right? It has to have like a catch name to it. Y'all give me some names, man. Eagles out of names, man. I don't know. I can't think. What we call it. But in essence, what it is, it's a fight that we voted on. Called the fans' best matchup. Come on, y'all give me some names, man. Y'all better than me right now, man. Eagle all tired. One of his eyes is bloodshot on the inside. I got on dark glasses today. I gotta fix my other shades, or I gotta find me another pair. I don't like digging into my glasses. I don't know why I don't. I got so many pairs of like glasses. I don't even know why I don't like to get into them and stuff. Yeah, but I don't know. I should. I'm quite sure I got a lighter pair. I don't know. I still have some of these trendy flashbacks to where I want to look everything has to look a certain way. I should just put some glasses on, damn it. Just put them on. But that's what it is, man. Y'all come up with something, man. Let's hear it. I want to hear from the fans. Play some fan music. Intermission music or something. Nah, I ain't gonna play y'all. Y'all don't get to listen. You guys don't get blessed up all the time. Y'all get blessed up sometime, but not every single time, man. Y'all get spoiled. I don't want to spoil y'all up. But anyway, let's get some anonyms up there. Let's get some anonyms up there along with the what the actual saying is, what the title will be, in order for us to get these fights. All right. So let's get that title up there. That's it. That's what you do. Because if we don't do it, if we don't do this, if we don't get this done, fans, boxing fans, if we don't, man, I'm looking at now. A lot of people ain't thinking that boxing is dying, but it is, man. It is dying. And I appreciate all you extra people that came in and gave me thumbs up. I appreciate that today, man. Y'all can keep them coming too. It don't have to just be mine. And I mean, I got my visitors come from outside. Let me read and see what y'all got. I know y'all sitting out there thinking, man, come on, everybody can't have brain fog, especially you, D to the Bay. You on a whole different coast, man. You've been up longer than me. I hope you've been up longer than me, but I've been up quite a while though. I've been up since 6. I've been up. But anyway, Derek Bay said, salute Eagles way of boxing. That's right. And then Phil Bant say something. I don't know. He's talking to you, Derek, or something. I don't know. That's then Derek comes back and say, yeah, trolls. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, trolls. That damn troll train. That's what it is. D-Ray is with the Eagle in the chat. Salute. Yasu Hussein is salute the Eagle. D-Ray is that Derek Bay, the champ. He said the champ is here. He said salute and 2 glasses of beer. Is that light beer? It look like light beer, man. That's light beer, man. D to the Bay don't drink no light beer. If you're going to give us something, give us something. But Yasser Hussein out there says, salute at Derek Bailey. And at the D-Ray. D-Ray is Yasser Hussein say salute. He said champ. Got the arms up good. D to the Bailey again and salute at D-Ray. And then D to the Bailey salute at Yasser Hussein. Yeah. And then we got 8 Count in here. 8 Count come in. He said, who do you want to see Canelo fight? And then Yasser Hussein right there said, he said Andrade or Plant. Anyone else would be pointless in my opinion. But we're not just talking about this one fighter. But you and 8 Count bring it up. And you already got the answer. That's the answer right there, 8 Count. Andre. Let's get that smoke. I seen a rumor pop up earlier today that said that that Canelo turned down $40 million. If that's true, I don't know if it's true, but if it's true, that means how you turning down stacks? The name of this damn game, ladies and gentlemen, is prize fighting. Regardless if whatever you think it is, I don't care if you think it's some kind of pugilistic sport. It's called pugilism. It's called boxing. It's called fighting. It's called a lot of different things. But make no damn mistake about it. It is prize fighting, and that prize is not no damn queen's hand in marriage. It's not a princess. It's cash, boy. It's cold, hard cash. In one way or another. And then you say, why Andre? I'm gonna give you one answer right there. I'm gonna give you a simple answer. He says, why Andre? And I'm gonna give you the simple answer to that. The simple answer to that, if somebody is so boring, then you fight him. You make him non-boring. Let me just whoop his boring ass for this package and let everybody know what's up. That's it. And that's what a lot of fans are calling for. I would say, because you came in a little bit late, because what I had said, this is what I said. I said that in between the mandatory with these fights, and everybody heard me, but nobody wants to put it down. I said, we're going to have a title fight. We're going to have a fight. We're going to title it ourselves as fans. And first thing I said was we're going to call it the fans' favorite fight. But no, I don't like to have that many letters together, like AAA, FFF, BB. I don't like that. So I said for you guys to come up with a name of it. What kind of name will we give it to? Because Muhammad Ali labeled it, he said, People's Champ. And then Larry Holmes took that over, People's Champ. So the People's Champ, so we need a People's Champ fight. Anytime you got any kind of a boxer, like any champ. So if you have a championship boxer, he just fought a mandatory or something like that. So his mandatory is clean. He don't have to fight another mandatory for a long time. So now he can select who he wants to. But no, we're not going to have it like that. We want to keep the champ working. So as us being fans, the people, the real fans, I'm not talking about these troll fans, is we come up with a list of fighters who we want them to fight. Well, I don't mind. Canelo can fight Plant. But Canelo acting like we'll just wait. We'll just wait and see what he does. As a matter of fact, before he even fought Saunders, was he going to fight somebody else? Was there another name out there? And why? Okay, I'm going to ask you this question. Why does he have to fight Canelo? How come? Are you protective too? So he can't fight Andrade? So he can't fight Andrade. Or Andrade. He can't fight him. I don't know. Yasser Hussein said Andrade or Plant. He said anything else would be pointless in his opinion. And then D to the base said, I saw that also. Oh, see, there we go. Yasser Hussein, again, he said, why not? Why not? He avoided Andrade. That's right. He was the last belt to be undisputed for Canelo. Instead, he moved up to fight Kovalev. I mean, that seemed like the Kovalev fight. Just think about it. Andrade is so boring and all that. But everybody wanted that fight. How many people really wanted the Kovalev fight? Who cared about Kovalev? We already knew Kovalev was a quitter. A lot of payoff money and shit. A lot of payoff money. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to get into boxing scandal or nothing like that, and I'm not going to do that today. I'm not going to get into no kind of the boxing scandal. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not gonna get into it. But sometimes fish stink, though. Sometimes fish stink. I'm just saying. Sometimes fish stinks. And a lot of times, I don't know. Old school, they used to call stuff. I think my grandmother and them, they call everything fishy. Fishy. And if you don't know what fishy means, let me educate you on fishy. Fishy means not just stink, but fishy means suspicious. If something's fishy, that's old school talk. Fishy. But then again, all the talk that we have now is all old school. We just don't know it. Even bling. Did you know bling was around real early, late 1800s? Well, everybody think. They used to call it baubles and blings. And sometimes I like to talk like that. Sometimes I like to talk with like the real. I might hear a term that's real old that shouldn't come out of my mouth. I like to say it. Like dames and stuff. I like dame. Dame is a nice word, dame. Man, these dames here. Listen here, dame. You're rubbing me the wrong way. These dames rub you the wrong way, boss. You know, that's good. And boss, yeah, boss is old too. But I like to call y'all boss. I call y'all boss. If I write to y'all, a lot of times when I'm writing in check, I call everybody boss. They know that when I write into the chat. Because you're a boss in here. You're not my boss. Or you boss. You do. Yeah. You know, because you got a certain status. Boss for me. Give you my definition of boss. Boss means that you're a bro. You're a brother. You're a brother this a guy. You're a guy. You don't have no soft tendencies that I see, no troll tendencies that I see, or nothing like that. So you're a boss. And you too, you can be a boss ass too. If you're a girl, you can definitely be a boss ass. Yeah. Yasser Hussein again, he said undisputed matters more now, but it didn't then. Y'all start crying about it. You damn right, y'all sir. So why, y'all sir, why is that? Why all of a sudden undisputed matters so much? Because I can prove I can beat certain people. Put the boxing picture together, man. I'm not trying to bring out nothing, but I got talking code now. Sorry, I got talking code. And the reason I have to talk in code is because I don't want nobody to think, oh, they in a certain way. So, and this is for, I know Derek Bailey will understand what I'm saying. I think that Gary Russell Jr. said it best, even though he might be, part of a troll too, it's about a certain thing, the M word. He said the M. And maybe that's why Canelo's out there fighting certain people. Because the ones with the M, the MN, he don't want no part of them. Because he has a certain look. And I'm going to tell you, it'll be a hard ass fight for him too, I believe. It's because not just the easier opponents, but that M. Do I have to say it? Gary Russell said it. Do I have to say it? That fabric, man, that carbon. Some people don't want to mess with that carbon. Y'all put it together, y'all get it. I just don't want to seem, I don't want to seem any certain way in here, so that's why I have to term stuff a certain way. But why are you picking on or want to fight certain people? Now I can get by him first, then I can try this one. Once I get by him, then everybody's then they're gonna really recognize me. Yeah, I'm gonna be the boss. Then I'm gonna be the one. Nah, I say just like a lot of other people say, fight Andre. Andrade, fight him. Fight Andre. Fight him. That's why he went to your damn fight. He didn't go there just to be showing up. Oh, just go up in there. He didn't look like he didn't want to fight. You know what I mean? He looked like I want to see you. Yeah. And I don't mind, you guys can come in here and you guys can have your discussions, your little arguments about certain stuff, but we're going to still stay on top though. Because of course we can talk about all of that too. We can talk about all of what you're talking about. But if the prize is true, are we tired of seeing? Okay, here's the question. And I'm gonna just read some of what y'all wrote. But here's the damn question. You can write down who if you want to. But I'll put it this way. In the last 4 years, I'm giving y'all 4 whole years. In the last 4 years, how many big prizes has disappeared? Y'all can put down who if you want to. But how many big prizes has disappeared in the last 4 years? Between which fighter? Which big prizes has just disappeared that shouldn't have disappeared? Let's think about it. Big prizes. And MTM don't put at don't put down MTM at all. So I don't want nobody, I'm gonna get, you still got a chance, y'all, so don't worry about it. No MTM fights. But just put down the fight, or how many. If you can't think of the fight, you should be able to think of the fight. I'm not gonna help y'all I'm not gonna help y'all out on this one. But Derek say nobody wants Andrade. It seemed like at 8 count, nobody won him. And why don't they want him? And I hope, and you should have, Derek Beatty, when you put that down, and when you put that down, Derek, you did put that to him. You did send it to him. Because he tries to throw, because 8 count tries to throw that little curveball up at us. He tries to throw the curveball and try to say, oh, Canelo, like Canelo's is a mover now. Oh, yeah, he done moved up, he fought, you know. He knows what the hell he's doing. He wouldn't even have fought Kovalev if Kovalev didn't have a little bit of B in him. Huh? Believe me, he wouldn't have fought his ass. And believe me, he wouldn't have fought none of the light heavyweights light heavyweight fighters from the 80s, from the 70s, from the 90s. He wouldn't have fought none of them as champs. He wouldn't have fought not one of them. Name one that he would have fought and has been successful against. From the 70s, 80s, and 90s, name one light heavyweight champion that Canelo would have had success against. No. You guys can't give, okay, I need for y'all to follow along with the chat, please. Please, if you could, just write down a couple of fighters or a couple of fights. Y'all sir said he's still driving. But anyway, just write down a couple of fights, who they were, where we lost that bank, where the bank disappeared. Like, we supposed to have a big bank, and now it's gone. No big bank. You got some fighters, I don't even know if we could trust that story anymore. That narrative, I don't know if we can trust that story, because you're saying that you want the bank, and then you get offered the bank, and all of a sudden you don't want it. And no, I'm not. Yes, a difficult fight, Derek Beatty. But down at the bottom, y'all, sir, I'm not accepting that no more. High risk, low reward, no more of that, because that is the conversation in other boxing chats. That's the conversation in Eagles Way of Boxing. We're not allowed to use that no more. Sorry, we're not going to be able to use that in Eagles Way of Boxing. I had a couple of trolls come in here and gave me a couple of thumbs down. Thank you, trolls. It might have been 8 count. I don't know. He in here talking with us at the same time. One person came in. So one person gave me a thumbs down, and then so somebody else came in and got mad and gave me a thumbs down. No, ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. But I do deserve a couple more thumbs up. If I got 2 more thumbs down, at least somebody give me 2 more thumbs up. A visitor. Somebody who's visiting, give me a thumbs up. I'm not talking about my mods. My mods I think my mods, at least the mods in here right now, they done what they had to do. They gave me my thumbs up. Yeah. But y'all sick, man. It don't even matter. It's a number. You getting mad? What you getting mad about in the first place? Who's on one of these boxers' payroll to where you can get mad because we having a discussion, a grown folks discussion about who Canelo should fight and who all these fighters should fight and what should we name it? if the fans get to, if we have a chance, an opportunity to name their opponent, what should we call it? And does anybody disagree with that? Now that's a good question. Now, instead of getting mad and turning it to a little HOE, okay, at least if I'm talking to you, let's have a discussion about it. Put up a 1 if you think that's a good idea that the fans get to vote who fights. Who fights the champ, not just, we can't be involved in all the fights because, you know, there's negotiations and there's a lot of other things that go into boxing, you know, especially if you're bringing up an up-and-coming fighter. Because, see, this is what will happen if you let the fans do that. Oh, this guy's talking a lot of shit. He's an amateur. Okay, let him fight, you know, a number 5 fighter. As soon as he's 0-0, he just coming in. See, fans will do some, because I'm not saying all fans ain't equal. You see what I mean? So some fans would do some stupid shit like that. Oh yeah, throw him in there with such and such. They throw him in there with a gatekeeper, and the gatekeeper just kills him. See? Now he's done. Yep. But somebody put up a 1 though. If that's a good idea for you. If you guys think that sounds good. See, you trying to troll me because I don't have no dog in the fight. Because you are trolling. See, you came in, you was halfway decent, and the guys was going back and forth with you, but now you trolling because I asked if it would be a good idea for the fans to pick out a fight, and then you come in, oh no, I don't think that'd be a good idea. You're mad. You mad. You said Eagles wear boxing. I'm not even a fan of Canelo, but why you sounding off on who Canelo should fight? You said sound like you just hate Canelo. I'm just wondering why. I don't like Canelo. I don't hate anybody. I hate evil. If you evil, motherfucker, I hate you. Your actions, not you, but your actions, evil shit I hate. I don't hate nothing else. Why? What is there for me to hate, brother? Hey, I'm just walking around all steaming. I ain't no female. I'm a real man. Walking around all steaming, all hating and shit. You seeing people hating with all a scowl on your face? Get out of here with that, man. You don't know me like that, son. You don't know me like that. Coming in talking about I'm hating on Canelo. I don't like Canelo because Canelo could be more fan friendly, and he could make himself. I'm gonna tell you. See, this is what you don't know. Canelo was on this bullshit talking about I was born ready. Well, motherfucker, if you born ready, then take your ass in there and fight Andre. If you born ready. If you born ready, I said I don't hate. You said that sounds like I hate Canelo. I never said that. I don't hate nothing. I hate evil. I don't hate nobody. I might not like you. That damn show might not, show you that much love. Salute to King Louis up in the house, man. No, but I don't hate. I hate evil, man. If you're doing some evil shit, that evil shit that you did, I hate that. Why would I love evil, man? Somebody talking with the forked tongue and shit like that, split tongue, that's evil. I don't like that. I hate that shit. But I'm saying if the things are true, if somebody offered you, you in prize fighting, and somebody offered you like the biggest prize, get your ass in there and scrap. You don't know what your next day, just think about it, man, even for you. See, now I got to talk on this level because people come in here and they act like something wrong with them. It's like that. You're a contractor, right? You can do 2 jobs, right? You can do one first, and then you do the other one. But you're a contractor, right? And somebody's just talking about it. You put the paperwork out there, but nobody's signing. You can't sign both at the same time. You know what I mean? You could or you could not, but most time people sign for one thing at a time. It's same amount of labor, same kind of a job, but somebody offers you 10 times as much. Which one is you going to sign for first? Are you going to sign for the one that's 10 times less or the one that's 10 times more? I want somebody just to answer that because people act stupid sometimes. Yeah. But King Louis came in, he said salute to everybody. Yeah. I'm just saying, if you can get that bank, and I'm quite sure that if you can get that bank, that you're going to go ahead and get that bank. I don't know how true it is. But I know somebody's going to get Yeah, King Louis said that. He said, "Hey, King Louis said, hey, Eagle." He said, "Canelo is the face of boxing." He said, "Hate it or love it." It's a fact. I don't like him. But King Louis, let me ask you this question. How did he propel himself to be in the face of boxing? Do you like him as the face of boxing? Is he proper as the face of boxing? How many people like Canelo love Canelo as the face of boxing, or like Canelo as the face of boxing? And then just tell me why. Well, we know why he's the face of boxing. He got a lot of strap riders and stuff like that. We know why he's the face of boxing. But as the face of boxing, King Louis and everybody else, as the face of boxing, is he doing everything he needs to do as the face of boxing? Floyd Money Mayweather was the face of boxing. I don't even like to bring him up, but he was the face of boxing. But at a time, was he really the face of boxing? He's the face of boxing. But in the time that he was undefeated in the face of boxing, Manny Pacquiao was face of boxing too. So is it somebody else's face of boxing, or just Canelo's holding the whole thing down? Man, if you would have heard the forum I was at when Mayweather was fighting, I was going with Mayweather against Pacquiao. But if you would have been in that same place I was at, all them professional athletes and all the crazy ass people in there, man, you would have swore that everybody was just like chanting and going. I mean, they didn't go crazy. You know, I had, every time Mayweather did something, I had to turn and say something to somebody. But it's crazy, the energy against Mayweather. So maybe that's what it is. I'm not on no kind of hate thing for nobody. I'm saying I don't like it because, just like I said, just like right now, nobody answered my question about what contract would you take? Would you take the money? Is that what you in for it? Why are you out there working if you don't want the money? I don't get it, man. Maybe I'm just slow or something when it comes to somebody wanting some money and not wanting some money. Maybe I'm slow. Yep. I've been in situations where I lost out on certain stuff. Like even if you was going to go buy something. Like if you went to an auction. If you go to an auction, you got X amount of dollars in your pocket, you're going to spend the money. So you got X amount of dollars in your pocket, you're going to go spend the money, right? And somebody else got Y amount of money in their pocket. Why? Why you got so much money? You see what I mean? So what happens is you got X amount, it's getting itchy. You really want this product or whatever. Like, oh shit, I'm down to my last. And you even pull out some extra shit that you wasn't gonna pull out. So now you're like, okay, $11,000. $11,000. He say $11,000 going once, going twice. Somebody say 14. You ain't got no more. That's it. Then whatever, and somebody bid a bit above Y. Y has got that auction. Same thing as that. Why would the seller not want the 14 over the 11? Right? You're the spender. The product. He's the product. I don't get it. Maybe I just don't get it. Look, King Louis trying to sell it. King Louis said ain't nobody doing what he doing. He said 3 division champ, unified, 2 divisions. He jumped 2 divisions in the last 24 months. Rest of these niggas pump faking. And he has a point. And that's why he is the face of boxing right now. He's the face of boxing. So if he loses his next fight, is he still the face of boxing, or is the person who beats him the face of boxing? You got to have a runner-up also. You always got to have a runners-up, because I know somebody, like, even if it was a fluke and he lost, then does he still stay the face of boxing? How does that work? I don't know how the face of boxing works that well, but King Louis puts down all the facts. That's true. That's true. He moved up, but I don't know. The move up to me was kind of suspect. I'm going to vacate a belt and move up, because I see a couple of BMs up here, a couple of bitch maids. I can get past them. Kovalev. I don't know how many times I looked at the Kovalev knockout. I don't know. I don't like to call stuff suspect, but I don't know. But you're right, though. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, 8 count? I want to see him lose and all that. I want to see every fighter lose. I want to see every fighter win. I want to see a good fight. I don't even know what you're saying, man. You bringing up stuff that's the King Louis already done brought that up about the unified and all that. Everybody know about the unification. Is anybody trying to fight Charlo for unified? Who's fighting Charlo for unified? Are you in the negotiation with him? You act like you in the negotiation with him. Read the title of the chat. I see my brother out there, D-Lo 404 Boxing Salute. But read the title. What does the title say out there, man? You're not reading the damn title. You coming in here and I mean, we could talk about everything, but what's the title? Huh? It's about the prizes, man. It's not about no undisputed. It's about who really cares about some undisputed? Why is only one fighter, a couple of fighters caring about undisputed? Mel got the best chance for undisputed right now. The best chance. I called Mel undisputed. To me, he undisputed. Even without the fight, he's undisputed. He's gonna get that. He's gonna get that fight out. He's gonna get that fight though. He's gonna get that fight. You know what I mean? I know a couple of y'all changed. I should have like about 15 likes or something, but I know how y'all do. Y'all come in and give a like and then you get mad and then turn it around. It's a discussion. It's a grown folks discussion. Stop getting mad about everything. I don't have no dog in none of the fights. I don't sponsor none of them. I ain't getting none of their paycheck. But I'm just saying, I brought up the fact that it's prize fighting. If it's prize fighting, then fight for the damn biggest prize. D-Lo say 2 likes for me. I already know you, D-Lo. I only have to check when you come in. I already know. You be murderizing that like button on the way in. I already know. You be headlocking that shit, huh? You can't feel this light? I know what it is, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm not talking about 160. I'm just talking about, we're talking about prizes. We're talking about prizes. 154, you can say the same thing. Why are you bringing up just 160? What about 154? What about 147? What about 140? What are you saying? What are you talking about? What about heavyweight? Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. What about light heavyweight? What? Stop. He going to argue with you, D-Lo. You bring it in there. He said, you say, why didn't Canelo try to be undisputed at 160? He already put that up. He already got mad about that. If you look at what 8 Count said, he said, ever since Canelo ducked Charlo and Andre, etc., he said, what have they accomplished? And Canelo's about to fight undisputed while carrying his jockstrap. See? He's mad. He's upset. But the discussion was about the prizes. I'm saying. Now, I didn't say King Louis. I didn't say to put nobody over him. I said if he loses, is he still the face of boxing? That's what that question was, King Louis. Is he still the face of boxing if he loses? Is what I was saying. That's all I said. I said, is he still the face of boxing if he loses, or is that somewhat of an exposure? Is that an exposure? Did he get exposed if he loses? I'm just saying, but there's already somebody. It's usually somebody in line for face of boxing too. There still has to be somebody else in the conversation. You can't just see undisputed. He's the face of boxing. He's not a Muhammad Ali. Because Muhammad Ali lost, and Muhammad Ali's still the face of boxing. Even if you say Canelo's the face of boxing, he's the face of boxing today. But Muhammad Ali's the face of boxing. Sugar Ray Robinson is the face of boxing. Jack Johnson is the face of boxing. But as today, I know modern day as we speak. But the discussion was, if you don't accept the bank, which way do we look at you? And I did see your fight that you put down, the Joshua Wilder. I did see that. That was further up in the chat. That somebody put down Joshua Wilder. Yeah. Did we lose that money's being lost in fights when you're supposed to be, AJ Fury, AJ Wilder? Yeah. And that was Derek Bailey put that down. Yeah. Those are some other fights that there was a bank out there and you just let the bank disappear. Are we looking at you as just being the face of boxing? You're the face of boxing that leaves money on the table. Why? I don't know. It's not fitting in the whole. You guys don't understand. What you're not understanding, you're not understanding the whole picture. I'm a prize fighter before anything. Before being the face of boxing, before being any title, I'm a prize fighter. That's the first thing. Yeah, D'Lo's gonna stand his ground though. So y'all can fight with D'Lo. He gonna stand his ground, and I respect D'Lo for that. He gonna stand his ground though, because a lot of people is not on you guys' agreement. I allow what you guys say, and I understand what you're saying, but D'Lo's not the only one that's saying that, because D'Lo is saying that Canelo is the jackass of boxing, and he's playing y'all to pretend like he don't speak English. He do speak English. Because even people that speak English, the Mexicans don't talk like that. They don't say, oh, easy work, easy money, and shit like that. Shit's in the bag, no problem, shit. They don't talk like that. Why is he talking like Mayweather? Is Mayweather coaching him how to talk? I hope not, because his literary skills are going to be all his verbal skills are going to be all messed up in English. But he speak better than what y'all think. Yep. That count. Triple G ducking the same fighters. Yeah, Triple G ducking the same fighters. So what is it? Same fighters. Why is certain fighters allowed to duck certain fighters, but you still call them the greatest? Get out of here, man. Stop it. Stop it. I'm just trying to bring it out. There you go. That's what I want to hear. It took you a long time to say that, King Louis. King Louis said, yes, he still be the face until somebody current do better. Now, you guys understand what the face of boxing, the face is just that you're doing the things you're supposed to do in boxing. But my takeaway, I got to give the minus though. I have to take away from that because you're doing stuff to be the face of boxing. But how could you? Okay, I guess I'll put it this way: how could you be a better face of boxing? Because there's some things that's missing. I granted, yeah, he's the face of boxing, but there's some things that he could be doing. To make him, a better face of boxing. And I know there's some arguments out there that maybe he's doing all that, but is he doing it like Tank Davis? Can Tank Davis arguably be the second in line for face of boxing? Somebody like a Tank? Is he holding more than one division strap right now to be a little guy? He's more exciting to me. I'd rather watch a Tank fight than a Canelo fight, to be honest. Sorry. You can get mad at me if you want to personally. I'm just saying personally. Yeah, I said Ali lost fights. I had said that, King Louis. I said Ali lost fights, but he was still the face of boxing. But he still carried a lot of stuff with being the face of boxing. He was fighting everybody. Canelo is in no way fighting anybody in the caliber of who Ali fought. If let's say, for instance, Canelo fought, he decided to move up and fight somebody like a Frazier. What would that look like? If Canelo fought like a George Foreman, what would it look like? It's classes. And the reason Ali was because Ali was at the master class of boxing, which is the heavyweight. Those are the guys that everybody used to pay to come see. Oh, we want to go see the heavyweights. The lighter fighters, a few of them was mentioned, but they wasn't mentioned in the same regard as the heavyweight fighters. I'm just saying. I got a fighter up on screen right now. To me, if he was around, I would still rather watch him fight than Canelo. And that's Sugar Ray Robinson. And there's no hate for Canelo, because I only hate evil. I don't hate people like that. But I don't like, and a lot of people just don't like that it seems like some of it is on a type of a phoniness type of a level, because you're not fighting who you need to fight to get the prize, man, and to get people that love boxing. You're not fighting the people that we want to see you fight, so we can be like, okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah, that's right, man. Fighting him down, man. You did a job, man. Shit, Canelo #1. Drop the mic. Because some of us, we want to drop the mic. Even though Canelo the face of boxing, I can't drop the mic. You know what I'm saying? He didn't drop the mic though. If a fighter can drop the mic, and y'all know what the F I'm talking about. If a fighter can drop the mic, then I have no problem with him. I have no problem with him. Everybody's scared of you, D-Lo. They try to fight with the host, but nobody fight with D-Lo. Why y'all how he out there with you, 8 count? F with D-Lo about it. See? Because he have valid points. And I'm not saying you don't have valid points. King Louis got valid points. I'm not arguing. Did I argue with King about him being the face of boxing? No, I did not argue with him at all. My counter is just that we need to see something else with you too. You the face, so be the face. Like Ali, you the face, fight Frazier again. Okay, I'm gonna fight Frazier. No problem. Ali the face. Ali did not have to fight Frazier that many times. He didn't have to fight Norton that many times. He came in and got rid of a monster who was a face of boxing also. Who, even though Ali was the face of boxing, they was like, he gonna smear your face. And that was George Foreman. Olympic champion, 1968. And he was destructive, just coming in, just smashing people up. Let me see what y'all got, because I'm in the falling behind. And I'm not even gonna read, like, some of the stuff you write, I'm not gonna read when you're acting stupid. You know, if you come in and you're gonna be a child, I will time your ass out. You know, you're gonna come in, man. Just be respectful when you come in. When you come in here, I speak different languages too. Do I come in here speaking different languages to your dumb ass? Shut up, man. No, my bad. I got rid of the wrong one. Sorry about that, King. I'm trying to get rid of this idiot. What he wrote down. Because he direct he gonna DM me like that, you know, and I don't appreciate that. Don't come here with that bullshit. Yeah, don't come in here, because I can't see it as well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's what you wanted. I see what he wanted. That's all he wanted. Yeah, that's all he wanted, y'all. I thought he wanted something else. Yeah, because he come in and he's gonna tell me, dispute what I just say. When I said I told him what I hate. I told him I hate evil. Why am I hate boxers? I've been in boxing all my life. You know what I mean? Grew up with boxing. Stop it. Now I'm hating Canelo. I'm hating him for his language or something like that. He didn't even understand. I think he must be something. He's kind of, that dude. That 8 count is kind of slow. He probably took. That's why he calls himself 8 count. You've been taking too many 8 counts, man. It's called CTE. Other names for it: brain damage, cranial destruction. There's a lot of things that you have, brother. I'm sorry. I feel bad for you, man. That's why you name yourself 8 count, because you're slow. The ref already waved your ass off, and you come in the Eagles way. Man, you've been waved off already. Get your ass out of here. Now, you behave, I might let you come back. If not, I'm gonna remove you. Yep. Let me read what my brothers wrote down there. Because D-Lo 404 said Canelo's biggest impact on boxing is being the face of the Clinton exception change. Many Mexican fighters for years to come will appreciate and owe him for that. He does have a lot of controversy. Ali didn't have no drug controversies. That's one thing that's true. And I'm going to tell you another thing that's true. or just something else is floating around there? Is it Canelo is admitting that he's taking shit because of the rules of the WBC? He's admitting it, that he's fighting all these different weights. Yep. King Louis said the king of juicing is the face of boxing because of the business of boxing, not the same game. And we discussed that, King Louis. You brought it out last time that a lot of bitch made stuff is happening right now. You brought that out last time. And then D'Lo 404 said Canelo is nothing special to watch. I don't know. He's not that. I don't know. Fight wasn't that exciting. It was good. I mean, a lot of people had it like close. Some people had it close. I was hearing like 5-3. Somebody might have said, oh, 6-2, 7-1. You know, some if they really on the strap. But when I start hearing 5-3 and 4-4 from people, I know that it's, you know. And then people shaking their head like, why you just stop, man? You was in it. I don't know. I don't know if it was a suspect stoppage. Who has the medical report? Can somebody please post it up here? I'll let you put the link up here. Give me the medical point. Yeah. But King Louis down there again. I'll skip down to what you said right now. No, matter of fact, let me go on. D'Lo 404 says Canelo gets a coronation for stopping the guy he was heavily favored to stop, and while having the same struggles during that bout that he always had with more mobile fighters. And I'm glad you brought up this one point before I get to King Louis, is the mobility. And that's what everybody is sleeping on that, D'Lo, is they don't understand somebody who's on their feet dancing around, he ain't gonna beat him. Because he has to be able to slide in, and he has to get his angles off. Somebody tall moving around, I'm telling you, man. Yeah. But King Louis said, hate it or love it. He said, prove somebody doing better. If you can't, nothing else to talk about. But there's reasons why people aren't doing better. There's like somebody just brought up the Triple G. It was ducking too. If the fighter can't get the fights, then what? Just like at 147, you guys, I'm just telling you, all these different divisions, nobody's fighting. Nobody's getting a fight. But Tank, that's why I slipped Tank's name in there, because Tank is getting a couple of fights. Yeah. Yeah, that's not even my damn job, D-Lo. That's y'all should have handled his ass, man. But he just, yeah. How does Canelo punctuate that win? By acting like a timid little girl when Andre pulled his card once again. I know. But D-Lo, I'm trying to stick on the whole prize thing. But people don't get that. They don't see the subtleties, and they don't see the shit that's on the outside. They don't see that. They don't see that he's like, oh yeah, whatever. And he's trying to play it off and shit. Fight the man. You the face of boxing, then just fight the man. Yep, D-Lo, again, he said it's bad when the host timed that ass out. He said, shaking my head. I had to put hands on him, brother. I had to put them things on him. He's getting on my nerves with that old hate shit. I told him I don't hate like that. I don't hate. I hate evil, man. You come in here with like your shit that you coming in. Now you see, now you can't even come back to the chat now. Now you can't even come back. Because you think it's some kind of sensitivity. If you see me face to face, your whole language would change. I guarantee you, I'll make your language change. But you can come back as another person. He talking about sensitivity, but when we're having a conversation, don't you understand conversation? It's grown folks chat. D-Lo didn't tell you. He should have told you this was grown folks chat. Ain't nobody in my chat right now weird. And the only one that was weird is gone. Ain't nobody in here weird. We just discussing. Louis has his point. D-Lo has his point. But are they fighting about anything? They just discussing. That's what we do. When I told you I don't hate nothing but evil, and you say I'm hating, how I'm gonna say I don't hate? But I'm hating. I don't hate on that man for what? What I need to hate him for? I don't even need to go see him. You think I'm scared of Canelo or something? Cause he boxing and all that? Y'all got to understand the difference between a boxer. I'm gonna just throw this at you one more time. I ain't gonna keep covering this grown folks shit all the time. A boxer is a boxer. If you had to go kill somebody, would you take a boxer or would you take a killer? There's differences and there's levels to everything. Don't get it twisted. Don't think because somebody boxes that they just invincible to everything. We talking about boxing, ladies and gentlemen. Boxing. Y'all got to understand, man. Stop acting like somebody hate. If hate for me, I hate evil. I want evil done with. If that motherfucker was evil and was at me, believe me, he wouldn't be evil no more after he got at me and over some evil shit. Come on, man. Stop it. We're talking about boxing. Y'all take it other places for no reason. We got 8 count. 8 count coming here. He got the name 8 count because he's been staggered so many times. And then I finally knocked his ass on out. Yeah. But D-Lo right. The coronation and all that. Louis right too. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, D-Lo says sometimes people want to be able to say they got blocked or timed out. Yeah, I knew that. That's why I was saying. That's why I put his ass on timeout, because I wanted to see how he was going to come back. And see, he came back to get destroyed. And he came back to get destroyed because he didn't like the fact that he got that CTE shit. He's not even going to remember that I knocked his ass out. He's not even going to remember. He's going to try to come back and be like, oh, how come I can't get in the chat? Oh, he still won't remember. He'll have to change his name to come back. Stupid. Dumbass people. Yeah, D-Lo says, depending on what you are measuring or assessing. He said, yes, Canelo is that guy of the moment in boxing. He said, yeah, motherfuckers went bananas when that Wilder warm-up video went viral. See? It depends on who you, it depends on what the measure of people. People look at certain stuff and get excited. I'm not excited about Wilder, but Wilder looks, for me, from looking at his training, he looked good. He's moving. He just looked good. He looked like a dangerous man. And somebody, I think Derek Beatty turned me on to that. I wouldn't check it out. It's like, yeah, he looked like a dangerous man. If he brings it into the ring, somebody's going to sleep. And he's staying out the way. Somebody's getting fucked up. And I got to see that just to make sure it's true. Yeah. D-Lo again, he said, I personally don't care who's the face. I just want to see, he said, I just want to see them faces. Yeah. Hands and feet and all of these fighters in the ring more often versus top opposition. And that's the point. But go get that prize, though. Canelo can get any fights he wants. Can't say the same for the other guys. That's it. And see, that's what they're trying to make the comparison, is that Canelo can get the fights. The fight that everybody asking for, he can get them. But some people can't get fights. Is Jamel going to finally get his fight? We'll see if he get it, right? So who did Taxidermy go and fight instead of fighting Mel right away and then end up losing his shit? I know his name is Deseria, but I always call him Taxidermy. He might as well be a taxidermy. He lost his shit. Going into taxidermy now. D-Lo said I'm in a bad mood, so I didn't bother the guy because I'm not trying to bring my personal shit into the chat. I hear you, brother. Hey, well, you take care of yourself out there, man. Don't worry. Yeah. I already handled his ass. Don't worry about it. Sometimes I gotta handle. Sometimes the host gotta put hands on people. You know, and I end up blocking. You know, I end up messing up somebody else's comment over this motherfucker, right? Wait, matter of fact, let me go see if I can find it. I'll put it back in. Yeah, because I wasn't supposed to delete that. Because I got 3 different screens, so. And sometimes I mess up. But King, that's my dude right there, though. So, you know, like I said, we'll have discussions, but me and King, all we're gonna do is discuss. And believe it or not, yeah, I have talked to King before, so don't y'all get shit twisted when you see people come in here, and like certain people come in here, you know, you might think, oh, he arguing and fighting with him or whatever. No, Me and King have a respect for each other, man. Don't believe me. King respect me, I respect King, man. Stop it, man. It's just everybody's not the same, but I'm just saying. Okay, I'll put it back up. I thought I had took it down and that was it. Let me catch back up with y'all. Yeah. But you get people that come from the outside and they just think they can come in and do like they might hear something or they see you guys write a certain way and they say, oh shit, it's all go for what you want to go for. You know what I mean? And that's why he got his ass, that's why he came in here and got smashed up. Because he came in here and thought he can do everything that D-Lo and King doing. He thought he was going to do more. Yeah. Ain't no need to even talking to him now, though, Louis. I said Louis tried to talk to him, but he gone now. I had to throw his ass out, man. Because he came back on some stupid shit. I said, I don't hate nothing. I don't hate people like that. I hate evil shit. Now, if I seen somebody doing something to a kid, like some old evil shit to a kid, and that's not my business, it's going to be my business. Because that's what I don't like, no kind of evil shit. If you do evil shit to a people, and I don't like to bring this up, but I think giving people shots is evil. When they don't know what the fuck you're giving them. I think that's some evil shit. I don't like it. I'm just going to put that out there. I know a lot of people don't like that shit, but I'm going to put it out there. I said shots. I didn't bring up nothing about nothing else. I think shots are evil. Just give them somebody a shot. I think that shit's evil. Parents don't let you go. Go ahead and give them. Fuck that. Anything you do to somebody. I think the police kneeling on their little baby girl's back, little 4-year-old and shit like that. They had a family up in Colorado. I don't even know if y'all seen that. But they had the whole family, little babies out there, handcuffed and shit. That's evil. You need your ass chopped in half for some shit like that. I don't give a shit if you call yourself the law or not. Because first of all, you're law enforcement, you're not law breakers. So that's something else. I'm just telling you, that's the kind of shit I don't like, evil shit. Yeah. Yeah. King Louis right back. He said, I think he means it. He said it was not long ago going in on Canelo. They all using the business of boxing to benefit them. I can't be mad. Canelo doing it better. But Louis, the whole thing is the prize. Okay, Louis, if he's giving up money, then how is he doing it better? Okay, so Louis, give me the point. What's more important to Canelo? Money or being the face of boxing? So what's more important to him? What should be more important to him? Anybody can answer that. What should be more important to any of these fighters? I could see like turning down a certain fight if like if we want to see an important fight but we don't get it because of money. I can see that. Man, go on and grab your money, then fight this guy. Your money ain't always promised. Oh, okay, yeah. D-Lo breaks it down. D-Lo said everyone know that in 2021, having a difference of opinion or opposing opinion means you are a hater. It's nuts. See, I'm too grown for such shit. That's what I'm saying. If I got rid of his ass, man, ain't nobody hating because they got an opinion. Has anybody been unmodded or anything lately in here or anything? No, I let people, y'all come in and say what you want to. Now, I might voice back. If you say the wrong shit, I'm gonna voice back and let you know, no. But just coming off the riff, just coming from nowhere, don't nobody even know you. You first of all, you stayed in here too long because you didn't even salute the chat or nothing. And y'all know we don't usually go for that because usually Derek will put your ass in check or D-Lo or somebody. You come in, you ain't even say hi, what's up to nobody or nothing, and you come in talking shit. No, you're right, too grown. King Louis said, "Hey, Count, you sound really sensitive." He said, getting mad over this man's opinion. Yep. Yeah, Yasser Hussein saluted D-Lo 404 Boxing and that King Louis. Yasser Hussein said, just got back in. Our new friend didn't last long. No, your new friend he dissipated somewhere. Sensitivity crazy today in 2021 Boxing Talk. Yeah, sensitivity. Yeah, they get all sensitive. Yeah, I'm sensitive. No, it's grown folks chat. And then my little brother in here talking shit already. He ain't going to me. He like to keep y'all sir in the loop. See, he ain't say salute to me or nothing. Listen, look how he came in. He don't say salute no more. He still comes in, but he don't say salute to me no more. He don't like Eagle no more. But see, I still respect him. I don't matter. I don't care because I met him one way, If I meet you one way, that's the way I keep you. See, 8 Count, I met him one way, but it was just the first day I met him. So the bullshit he was pulling, I had to get rid of him. I met King Louis one way, and me and King Louis, we bumped heads a little bit at one point. But King Louis needed to find out a little bit more about me. I need to find out about King Louis. We bumped heads, but boom. But now that's my guy too, though. I don't care. So it's King Louis. It don't matter. Gil Coles and me and him came, and we bumped heads once in the beginning at something. But then we talked, and that's my guy. So I was like, I don't care. So it's Gil Coles. If he want to flip, see, the thing about me is one thing you'll never be able to say is that I changed on you. No, I'm not going to change on you. That's who you get. Now, you might hear different stuff out of me that I never knew you knew that or whatever like that. But I'm not going to change on you. But we'll talk about different stuff sometime. That's why I like to bring certain stuff to this forum. I got to have a whole another forum because we got bigger things in boxing. But we love this boxing and we like to talk about this boxing. But there's bigger things for us to, to cite and to talk about. But it's better, better to just get more boxing in here. We try to do at least 90% boxing, right? No public service announcements today or nothing like that, right? But we got that taken care of anyway, because standing 8 count was that was our public address today. Is what not to do when you first visit the chat. Tito said my neurologist told me today that I need to slow down, and that I got too much on my plate. So I'm trying to be easy and relaxed. There you go, brother. Just relax. And get yourself some valerian, man. Make you some valerian tea. That helps relax you. Don't do too much of it, but try to find a place where you can get some natural herbs, some organic valerian. Don't take no poisons. But get that valerian and stuff. That calm you down a little bit. Some valerian, and I would say with some chamomile and some valerian and a little bit, maybe to mild it out a little bit, maybe another little something that's so subtle like a raspberry, like raspberry leaves or something like that. Yeah, that's my suggestion as a herbologist. Yeah, y'all sir, salute out to Gil Coles. I was going out for a bit, just got back. King Lou says, I promise you, Eagle, I won't get mad at you or anyone about anything to do with Canelo. Oh no, that dude, he got sensitive, Louis. Everybody's seen it, but he didn't even know it, because you seen it and D-Lo seen it. Everybody saw what was happening. He was having a meltdown, and I wasn't about to let him destroy the whole chat because he was having a meltdown. That nigga was having a meltdown, so I just threw his ass up out of here. Man, you having a meltdown? D-Lo was already getting on him, saying it's bad. He said he's shaking his head. He said it's bad when the host got to put hands on you, got to time you out. He said it's bad. It's all bad. That nigga, he started having a meltdown. He just started having a meltdown over boxing chat. I said, why are you having a meltdown? Man, get your ass out of here. He had a meltdown. But he don't understand that y'all, he must not have been following the conversation, because he didn't see that y'all was telling him, hey, y'all try to tell him that he was having a meltdown, and then y'all sir came back and said, damn, he gone? Yeah, that's right. Y'all sir his ass out of here. Yeah, D-Lo said salute to all. He said, sorry if I just came in going in. It's all respect. No problem, man. We was talking about standing 8 concussion. We was talking about concussion man, not demolition man. We was talking about concussion man. No, y'all sir trying to clown. Don't be trying to clown King Louis. King Louis right, y'all sir. He right. I got to agree with him on that. So I'm not gonna laugh and clown King Louis, because he's right about that. He's actually right. He the face of boxing. Yeah, but boxing would damn sure go on without him. Ain't nobody gonna miss boxing. Ali left. Everybody was like feeling a certain way. That's right. And see D-Lo. That's where I'm happy when somebody get what I'm saying. But then King Louis come back. See, now y'all on my point. All these fighters love money. That's what I'm saying. If the bag's there, get the bag. D-Lo comes right back and he seconds it. He says health, legacy, and purse. Tomorrow ain't promised. But get that money. If I can get as much money as I'm gonna make in 10 fights in one fight, I'm getting that bread. Yeah. King Louis said all these fighters don't really care about what the fans want. Let's be real now. I just said it would be nice, though. It'd be nice if we could vote on one of their fights at least. Yep. D'Lo said, man, I promise y'all, I ain't on no fanboy shit, but I'm riding hard with Andre. He said, I'm sick of this, of the dude being disrespected at every turn. I still respect if others feel differently. I don't have no problem with that, D'Lo. I have zero problem with that because it seemed like it's true because ain't nobody fighting him. Yeah. King Louis says, because I believe in quantum physics and you don't, that's not a bump. I ain't got no problem with that, King. But see, King, what you guys got to realize that as far as the sciences and everything in school, that I was 4.0. So it's not a belief system. It's just that I went through that shit. I went through all the theories. I don't like I don't like theories. I just never did good with theories. I'm saying, so this is what you mean to tell me that this is what's happening, but I can't see it? It's hard for me, man. I don't know, man. That's that Midwestern shit. That's that show me state shit. You got to show me this shit. You know what I mean? I got to see it. See it right there? Like, nah. They used to try to trick us and pretend like they made, like they light these two gases and they make it seem like this is what, because water is, H2O. So they take the hydrogen and they take the oxygen and some helium or something like that or whatever, and they light it and you hear this little sound like ping, the gases burn and you see a little puff of smoke or whatever, but they say, oh yeah, there was a drop of water right there. That's how water's created. Like, really? Look and see if you can create water. You can't create water, even though you got a formula for it. If you got a formula for something, you should be able to make it, right? Does it make sense to have a formula and not be able to make the formula? Can you make a baby bottle formula? Can you make that shit? Yeah. It's formula. And I don't want to keep talking about that. Why is anybody on formula? And that's what 8 count was on formula. Yeah. I got to have breast milk. And some kids never had breast milk. And a lot of sensitive ass people has, like I said, was on that formula shit. They formulated your ass. You didn't even know it. Your parents didn't know. Sorry, but I'm not gonna go there because that's gonna make you think too much. Like, oh shit, I was on formula. Mama, did I get formula when I was little? Yep. Put you on that formula. They formulated you to be the way that you are. Damn, that's too heavy. Yep. D'Lo said, yes, sir. I live boxing with a passion. That's right, love boxing. There you go. Hey, D'Lo, I want Boo Boo to get another chance. He said, right, yep. Y'all serves that King. Okay, I'll stay out of y'all long conversation. Yeah, D'Lo 404 said, Eagle, hit my email. I want to talk with you about them natural herbs. Okay. Yeah, hey, D'Lo, yeah. I think I got your what you call it? Yeah, I'll send them. I'll write them down, brother. Yeah, I'll write them down. So, because I don't know where the best place you can get them at in your area or something like that. Yeah, I'm working on some stuff right now. I keep trying to tell my medicine man to get on it. He won't get it. I said, I'll take this, man. I said, you need to take this. This is good for the whole nervous system, brain, and all that. So I'll give you, like I said, I'll give you 3 of them. Like, 3 good things you can use. But I have more. I just don't want you out spending all that. This shit's expensive to buy all of it, because you buy 10, 12. You just need a couple of them. And then, yeah, from there, you just need a couple of them, and then you could build off of that. But it's like overkill, but sometimes you need to overkill, especially when you ain't feeling that good. When you're feeling like, damn, I'm just doing too much. Yeah, I'll get you, brother. That's right. Facts. Don't hate the player, don't hate the game. I mean, but hate the game. That's right. But listen here, though. The name is prize. And the thing about it, I just have a problem. I have a problem with prizes. You know what I'm saying? I just have a problem with prizes if you don't want the prize. Yeah. As far as I know King loves his science. As far as science, I'm real good at science, King. I don't go for that shit no more. I go for what my ancestors. I'm telling my old spirit, man. I just got drawn right back to the old spirit of things. This is like, nah, I'm gonna do what the ancestors say. The ancients, they were right. They lived. They know what the F's going on. Man doesn't change like that, man. There's no other creature that changes but us. We're all effed up. I'm just telling you, man, we're messed up because we do all this. We do all the changing, the evolution and all that. I don't believe that bullshit. Elephants, they teach their kids where the water sources are and alternate water sources and food, and they do that for years on end. And then they find a new one and they teach that. They actually teach that. But us, we don't teach our way, our red road. We don't teach the way of our past. We don't teach it. We just go into new shit, go and do some new shit, go and do more new shit, and then go and do more new shit, and then wonder why we miserable. Because you keep doing a whole lot of new shit. Because you're the only creature that does new shit, except for the ones that have to adapt, like the crows. Crows have to adapt. And they do. They're like, okay, so I got free food here. I don't have free food. Like I said, smart crows are and I always bring up crows because they're the smartest animal. Crows learn shit. They watch you. Okay, so I got these nuts. I can't crack them. Like I seen this one where the crow. Y'all can probably look it up on YouTube where a crow. They start putting the walnuts in the crosswalk. And so when the people were walking across the street, they'll fly out, drop the walnuts, and then go stand on the curb and wait for the light to turn green, so the cars can crush the walnuts for them, so they can eat them. Smart. Yeah. Yeah. King Louis got it reflected back. Look at King. King said the 80s was the best era. Yeah. That's kind of sad because we're still in there. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, King. So you get what I'm saying too, though, King. You understand it, but you know the sciences. And I have a friend that me and him always talked about science all the time. I mean, we get into electronic science. We get into everything like the Boolean algebra and, how it relates and all that. Like all the binary codes. And we get into all that. What binary codes are just really, all it does is mean on and off. That's all it really is. This low voltages and high voltages is when you break it down into the physical. But yeah, we used to talk about that. But you're right, King said that the problems with where Einstein's theory of relativity, how do you observe something that's unobservable? Time. It's like, that's right. It's like, and see, that's why I went back to the old school on that. So I don't look at stuff as having time. I look at periods, because everything is separated by a certain period. Now it happens over what we would call a course of time. Like the seasons, that's a period. Those are all periods. The sun going up and down, that's a period. The moon, being full or something, those are all periods. That's not, but time is something else that they teach. But I'm like, I just leave when I need science for applications of something that is done like scientifically or whatever, or like math. If I need that, yeah, I believe in. I have to use it. I have to use what they have, like the measurements and stuff like that. I wouldn't be able to make all the stuff that I make. Like all this stuff, I have to use some kind of measurements and stuff like that, yeah. But a lot of stuff I just do off the, off the top of my dome. Well, see the whole thing and I'm not gonna. They can read what you wrote, but the whole thing is when you say you conceive something, it's a concept. Anytime you conceive, it's just a conception. There's a lot of vain things. There's a lot of things we can put in our mind. I can think in my mind that I can jump up in the air and all of a sudden there's a certain velocity, not necessarily velocity, but at a certain angle and certain time of day. I can just put all kinds of stuff in my mind and say that if I jump at a certain, like if I jump out of a plane, I can all of a sudden, I will be able to make it without a parachute. I can think that. I can see it. I can envision it in my mind that I'm going to hit the water at a certain speed. And then I'm just going to just come down to like a stop, but that shit's not going to happen. A lot of things that we conceive and the concepts of shit is just not real. Our mind is made to fantasize. That's why I always go back to what the elders. I just try to do the things that they did, because I'll end up stressing myself out thinking too far. Because believe me, my mind, far as like scientifically, there's a lot of stuff that I always come up with ideas. There's still stuff that I think. I have an idea right now. I just ain't had nobody to help me with it. That I may end up still doing. I have patents. I have stuff that I can work on to get patents for and stuff like that. I haven't done it. But yeah, there's certain things that are actually that come true when it comes to science. There's certain things that come true, but there's certain things that's just totally like horrendously unprovable. Okay. I want somebody, you have a formula. The question was, you have a formula for water, but you can't make water. Why is it? You got formulas for a lot of different stuff. But if you look at a lot of the other things, like some of the formulas, you can't prove them. Still can't do them to this day. You can't make water. But you can make a lot of other stuff, right? You can make acids and all kinds of other stuff, right? How come you can't make water? It sounds like the easiest formula, right? H2O. It's not H2SO4. Right? But why can't you can't make it? How come you can't make the simplest formula, but the most complex formula you can? See, I got a problem with that, man. That's where my problem is. But back to this boxing though. Why is fighters? Because like D'Lo said and Louis said, that it's about that money. So why are fighters hiding from the most money? Let's get back on the sissy. Why did Anthony Joshua hide from the biggest payday he would have made? And this is not a throw Anthony Joshua underneath the bus. This is not, I hate Anthony Joshua, nothing like that. But why didn't he not accept it, y'all, sir? Why didn't he accept the biggest payday he could have accepted? Why? Because the discussion was supposed to be prize. Is prize the prize? And I believe, okay, now to say this, I believe that Canelo is married, right? And believe me, there are chats that's talking about the whole thing when it comes to Canelo, and they're gonna fry his ass. And I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be part of none of those chats that fry him, but he is gonna get fried over this shit. He's gonna get fried still, and a lot of people don't like it because of the 160. He's still gonna get fried about that. So what was so bad? And since nobody's gonna answer the question about the prizes, but what was so bad at 160 that you couldn't just go get those fights? That we needed to see you get at least 2 fights at 160 before you did anything else. Even though, yeah, you the face of boxing, but how come we didn't get that? I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Would you have accepted that from any other fighter? What makes Canelo so special that we got to accept this from him, and we got to cherish that he moved up so much? Huh? Why do we have to cherish the fact that Canelo gets to move up? Right? Huh? Why do we have to cherish the fact that Canelo can just, he can just avoid what we feel is good fights and just go on about his business? Why do we have to cherish that so much? That's all I'm asking. Why do we have to cherish that so much? Is Usyk undefeated? Did he move up? He ain't won shit yet, huh? So he can't be a face of boxing. If somebody else had done the same thing and moved up, would there be any problem with it? Would anybody have a problem with it? Just questions. I'm throwing a bunch of questions out there. Would anybody have a problem with that? I'm not going to answer none of them. I'm just asking. If another fighter did that, would anybody have a problem with it? Let's say, for instance, Terrence Crawford was able to move up like that. And believe it or not, Terrence Crawford is actually taller than Canelo, so body structures, I guess. Most guys that are 5'6" usually fight at light heavyweight with no problem moving up. No problem. You just build muscles and keep your skill set and all that. You usually can move up like that. That's a discussion for something else. But would we have a problem if it was somebody else that did that? Would we have a problem? If Terrence Crawford did it, would you have a problem? If he just skipped everybody, just skipped Errol Spence and everybody else, I got the one. I got my WBO. Let me move up to the 154. Huh? And say, for instance, he beat Charlo at 154 or something. Then he beat the other Charlo at 160. We had no problem with that? That he skipped 147? He ain't gonna beat either one of the Charlos, but I'm just saying, if that was to come into play, it's just like science. That's not proven. The same damn thing. It's the same damn thing. So I'm just throwing these questions out there. The biggest question that needs to be answered, is prize still the prize? Y'all just stay tuned for this boxing shit because they twisting us all up. This is grown folks boxing here, but they twisting us up, man. So we're going to see what it do, man. We'll be back. You know what I mean? We're going to come back. Yeah. But I never seen them, like I said, if you can't create the smallest formula, you can't create the other shit. I tend to believe that a lot of stuff is bullshit. And yes, I still test. I like to stay healthy. I would say for everybody, now this is like for the public right here, this is for you guys, that I would say for you guys to get you like a little water tester. If you're drinking from the sink or anything like that, or if you're even buying water and stuff like that, because water is probably one of the most important things you can put into your body, is get yourself a water tester to see what the hell you're drinking. Small investment, man. Just get that. I have a water tester. So just get a tester. Make sure you just ain't drinking all kinds of foul shit. I'm just throwing that out there. Besides anything else, just, get that. Make sure that you're drinking, freshest water, because you need more water than anything. So besides air, you need a whole hell of a lot of water. So make sure y'all drinking the best y'all can, man. My shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me, man. This is Wednesday. Y'all know what it is. Nothing but blessings. Yep. Eagle's still here for a second. Because they'll cut the damn stream short. I'm going to catch y'all, man.